lot of awesome this week. One more round, and we will have our champions. And let's get it started with the Red Alliance, Team 79.
From Tarpon Springs, Florida, Team Crunch.
And their partner, Team 744.
From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Shark Attack.
And here we go with 1772.
All the way from Gravatá, Brazil, the Brazilian Trailblazers.
And they don't want to get on a plane without that victory. It's 125.
From Boston, Massachusetts, the Neutron.
And here we go with 233.
From Rockledge and Cocoa Beach, Florida, the Pink Team.
And we're rounding it out with our mighty rookies, Team 4451.
From Fountain Inn, South Carolina, Robots Garage.
The bots are on, the gates are locked, and green means go. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, finals.
Match 3 of the finals. Here we go. Pink shoots, misses. Red Alliance shooting and making. Blue Alliance very limited on what they scored this time. Red's gonna have a healthy advantage here. Drivers taking control. Let's see what the blue can do to catch up. 44-51, we know what their end game looks like. Very effective, climb and hang. Is it gonna be enough this match? 125, looking to come down to Florida and steal one. 233 playing some defense. Here comes the Brazilian Trailblazers. They're lined up, they shot, they scored. Trying to get through back to the human player station. But 233, the pink team, not gonna let it happen. Here comes Crunch to the other side of the field. Pink and 125 both helping to stop Team Crunch. There go the Trailblazers lined up again, shooting, scoring. Robots Garage now, climb at a level 2. Lots of interaction there between Pink and Crunch. Pink's got to be careful on that defense. But they're doing a great job blockading. Crunch keeping them from crossing the field. 44-51 has achieved level 3. They have dumped a full load of 4 Blue Alliance discs. That's going to be worth a whopping 50 points for the Blue Alliance. We're under 30 seconds left here at the Orlando Regional. Human players firing shots across the field. We have a Blue Alliance penalty. We'll have to see what that comes down to being. 79 is hanging for red. 233 going up for blue. 125 trying to do the same. We're down to 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's have a huge round of applause for these robots at the Orlando Regional. What a finals that was. Red Alliance.
Final matches don't disappoint.
No, not at all.
I think the biggest thing that happened in that match was that initially Pink was very confused as to who on the Red Alliance to guard.
Right.
I mean, you kind of saw them go for one and they'd hit and they'd kind of get confused and all the robots were driving past them to get to the human landing zone. But once they kind of focused on Crunch and decided, all right, if I'm going to do defense, I'm going to shut something down. I'm going to make sure they can't score effectively when I'm around. I think that's when it started to turn a little bit more towards Blue Alliance's favor.
I agree on that. And did you able to see anything on 125? And it seemed like they didn't make a lot of passes back to shoot and teleop.
It didn't seem to make a lot of, but they got a significant amount of points up. I mean, they started teleop with 10 points and they ended up with something around 40 in teleop score.
That's right.
So I think, I mean, they did well. It was just they did it so quietly and there was so much action going on elsewhere in the field. To Pink and 44-16's credit, for 51, sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
41-51's credit, they actually they kept the other alliance away from 125, and they also Red Alliance was way more focused on just trying to score as many discs as possible.
That's true. Yeah, and because of the distraction and just so much going on, you're right. Like Pink seemed to be a little bit distracted on where to go. But you're right. When they start pushing 79, they pushed him for a majority of the match.
As soon as they decided who to cover, I think it helped out a lot, because now 125 only has to compensate for 2 robots versus 3 in the scoring department. And I think that helped. And even when they were slowing down kind of all 3, I don't think they could have slowed them down enough to have 125 keep up with it. The big question is going to be, was the autonomous bonus for Red and was the tele-out bonus enough to counteract the 30-point climb and the disc points in the top goal?
And the spread is a little bit better, but not by much. I think it was like 30 to 10 by the end of autonomous. A little bit better, but still.
It's still not where you want to be at the start of the match.
Absolutely.
So, we're all waiting in suspense for the scores. It's all going to be basically decided now. The only thing that might happen is a tie, but I don't think that's very likely. That's the only thing that would extend it to a 4th match.
Yeah, it's happened before.
That is very true. I didn't see a lot of penalty tags being flying up, and it seemed like. Sorry, it seemed like there were a couple instances where Pink was a little bit risky in their defense, but I think they did it well. Around the pyramid, for instance.
Yeah, they took a lot of risks again, and hopefully it was enough to pay off. And it did slow them down for a bit.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's finals. You know, you got to give it your all.
That's true. If you're gonna do it anywhere, it's gonna be here.
Exactly, especially with the last match on the line. You know, do or die. But you know, despite it, you know, you're gonna either win or become finalists. Either way, you made it this far.
Yeah, I mean, both alliances have been spectacular. I mean, they're playing the game immensely well, and they're playing it extremely differently. You have the Blue Alliance, which is you have 1 scorer disc-wise.
Looks like we have it.
233 was not climbing. Let's go to the field for the scores.
The ground, which is an invalid climb. You must leave the ground before touching level 2 to be counted as climbing. Second of all, we have a technical foul assessed to Team 233 for contacting another robot inside their frame perimeter. The final score. The champions of the Orlando Regional is the Red Alliance. Let's also give a round of applause to 125, the Neutrons, 233, the Pink Team, and 4451, Robots Garage. They played an excellent set of matches, but our Cinderella story, our 8th seeded alliance, comes home victorious. Team 79, Crunch, 744, Shark Attack, and 1772, the Brazilian Trailblazers, are your 2013 Orlando Regional Champions.
Fantastic job by that Red Alliance. And again, like you said, Pink, very risky in the defense, and it did end up costing them with that big technical foul.
Absolutely, and it's not really good to win, especially on a technical foul. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit bad about that, but you know, like you said, that's part of the risk involved with playing a strong D, especially with this game.
Yeah, and I mean, really, it would have been incredibly close without the foul points. It was incredibly well played by both teams, and incredibly well played in vastly different directions. Like I was saying before we just got the score, you had an alliance with 1 very good shooter, a very good hanger, and a very good defensive bot, and then you had basically the other side of the coin with 3 incredibly good shooting robots, and you just put them against each other, and it turned out to be incredibly equal. There's so many ways to play this game effectively. I think it's really opened up the regionals this year.
Absolutely. We're hoping that, you know, looking onward to week 3 and so forth with these regionals, they're able to see, you know, how differently each alliance plays, but they can play the game very well, and especially with different types of alliances that we have seen today, especially.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And really all week. And it's to everyone's credit in the regional. Everyone's been pretty competitive all day. It's anything from the Robot in 3 Days guys to anybody who's basically 1592 and 801 rebuilding their robots at the regional. I mean, it's been a heck of a weekend.
Absolutely. it's just going to get better because we're going to see more regionals. And in fact, we're going to see a lot of the same teams that are here in other regionals as well.
Definitely. I really look forward to seeing all of them in the next couple of events. We're going to have the award ceremony coming up in just a little bit. You can stick with us. You can watch the webcast, whatever you'd like to do. We are the Robo Show at Orlando, Florida Regional. The champions of the Orlando Regional this year. Team 744, Team 79, and Team 1772. Congratulations to all those teams. And congratulations to our finalists. 125, 44, 51, and 233. Really well played by all the teams here.
Absolutely, and it gave us a great show in the process.
Definitely, it's been one of the funnest regionals that I remember. All right, we're gonna go to the curtain now. We're gonna have a little chat with teams 125, 44, 51, and 233.
I'm here with Amit, who is a driver for Team 125, the Neutrons. How does it feel? How did it feel to play in the finalist matches?
It was amazing. I could feel my legs shaking, my heart racing. I mean, it's my first time on the Neutrons, first time at FRC, and we made it to the finals. I was just so pumped up.
So you're a rookie driver?
Yep.
Wow, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on making it to finals. Those games, everybody was watching. Those were hard-fought games, had a great strategy. So thank you for talking to me, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Back to the studio.
All right, that's fantastic. It is a trip to be a driver at any point, especially your rookie year. I mean, that's incredible.
And you know, he's going to start a legacy with that team, just getting better and better. And driving is very important when it comes to robotics.
Looks like we're going to go back to the curtain right now.
I'm here with Chase, who's the human player for Team 4451. As a rookie team, how did it feel just being in the finals, getting into those last matches?
I mean, it felt amazing, but I think it would have felt better if we won. But good job to them. They did amazing. They came all the way from Brazil, and good job to them.
Y'all had great strategy. Every single match, you went up there to the top level, even when people tried to stop you. So, did you know you were going to do that? Were you scared that maybe defense would have been played on you?
We were a little, but we knew we could get out of it. Our whole plan from the beginning was to be consistent, do what we came to do, and do it every single time.
And you did it every single time. So congratulations on being a finalist. That's an awesome thing for a rookie team to do. So congratulations. Back to the studio.
It's good to see that. I mean, it's fantastic. The race of professionalism everywhere at this regional is just unprecedented, I think. And they really don't have anything to be ashamed of. They played fantastic matches all the way through. All the teams in eliminations, all the teams here have played very well.
It'll be really awesome to see these guys in championship. You know, they deserve it to be there. And especially, I can't imagine for 1772.
It's gonna be fun.
They must be elated to be there. So it'll be nice to see them on the big stage as well, and they deserve it.
All right. Looks like we're gonna go back to the curtain in just a little bit, but until then, let's talk. Looks like we got. At the moment, we're going to get to the winners of the regional, try to talk to them a little bit about their experience and how they're doing. And I mean, it's been a testament to for instance how much they've worked together and how great they actually played their lines.
Yes.
All right, we're now going to get out of the curtain for the Orlando Regional Champions.
I'm here with Richie, Zach, and Chad, the drivers of the Winning Alliance. First of all, congratulations. Those matches were awesome. Can you just tell us a little about what's going through your mind, what's going through your head?
A whole build season worth, 4 years of time effort put into this team. So proud to see what we've accomplished with our great alliance partners. It's just hits me right here. I'm so happy.
I don't have words for this, but I love my team, and this is the dream of my team.
Just finally, after so many years, to finally win a regional for a change, it's amazing. It's great.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Any words on any teams who are wanting to win a regional, just like y'all?
Put the time in, the effort, the passion, the determination, and nothing can hold you back.
Yeah, it's the same.
Basically what he said, and just always think that you can do it, and optimistic.
Well, congratulations. Y'all are the winners of the Orlando Regional. Enjoy it, go celebrate, and great matches. We loved watching it. Thank you. Back to the studio.
Fantastic. They deserve it. It's a well-deserved win and hard fought in every single match they had.
Absolutely. And with all the planning and everything and strategy they've gone into it, and also the effort and work year-round for these teams to get to this point is spectacular, and it must be elated to win it.
Fantastic. Looks like we're gonna have a couple more interviews while we're down there. But until then, I mean, I really enjoyed the game this year. I think it's been fantastic. I think the variety is probably my favorite thing about it.
Absolutely, and the different types of robots that we do see. All right, we're going to go ahead and back behind the curtain. We have the pink team available for discussion.
I'm here with Robert, a driver of 233. Robert, you went from having no robot to having a robot that was in the finals that were a force to be reckoned with. So can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, on Thursday we had nothing, pretty much. It was just our chassis, and then we put it pretty much all together Thursday. We could never really get our shooter working, as you could see. We made one shot all regional, but we played hard defense every time, and that's what got us our wins, stopping the best teams. I think we beat like 4 undefeated teams just by playing defense on them.
Yeah, you're awesome. Your defense was awesome, excuse me. So was that your strategy for the whole entire match?
Yeah, pretty much. If we couldn't shoot, we were just going to play defense, and we knew we had a drivetrain to do it.
So how does it feel being a team that consistently goes to the finals, that seems like in the Orlando Regional?
It feels great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations on being a finalist of the Orlando Regional.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Fantastic. All right, we have the award ceremony coming up in just a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and take a break. In the meantime, here's a look at some of the other things we've been working on this weekend.
Let's do it.